Hey everybody, Kevin J. Johnston here. Well, in light of all the bullshit that I've just had to put up with, couldn't get a haircut. Police were calling me because I wouldn't wear a mask. Even though I was told that I could come down and get a haircut, they would not give me one, which you all saw live on Instagram. That's Kevin J. Johnston. Then I went to Walmart, couldn't even buy Christmas lights without not one but three people giving me a difficult time. So I'm just going to talk very quickly here to the Fitness Depot guy and find out if there's going to be any kind of problem here. Okay, just give me a second. Hey, quick question for you. Before I jump in line, you guys going to give me a difficult time about wearing a mask because I'm medically exempt.
What's your medical exemption?
You actually don't have the right to ask me that.
The thing is that we do have the right to refuse you.
Okay.
Here
we go. Here we go. So I just said medical exemption. He's saying he's got the right to refuse me. Not based on medical. I just want to make sure that before I stand in line, I'm here to actually spend about $5,000, roughly. Will I have a difficult time coming in? Because I've been kicked out of a haircutting place and people in Walmart are harassing me. So will I get the same treatment here or should I just leave?
So I consider your videotaping right now to be...
Well, I am doing this for my own protection. I've had enough. So anyway, what's the deal? Can I come in without a mask?
Why don't you contact bylaw or does it help
you? Which bylaw? Why would I contact bylaw?
To find out what the bylaw...
I know what the bylaws are. I know exactly what they are. Period. In fact...
Sir, what's your name?
My name's Kevin J. Johnston. I'm a journalist. But I'm also a guy that wants to spend money.
So you're doing a story.
No, I'm not.
Have a good day.
I'm a customer. I'm a customer. Don't talk to me like this. I'm a customer. I can always call head office and show them this. I want to come in and buy something. Specifically a treadmill is what I'm looking for. Can I come in and buy a treadmill without having to wear a medical mask?
You can phone and contact the manager to see whether he'll...
Okay, so he's not giving me an answer.
It's not my decision, sir.
Well, but the staff here, will the staff start quoting laws that don't exist and whatnot? Because really, you can see that I'm a little fed up with this. I'm not here for any reason other than I want to go in the store and not be bothered. Just shop. That's what I want to do. I want to shop. I'm tired of all this mask shit and everyone's quoting laws to me that don't exist. You asked me about the bylaw. I've memorized it. I know it. So
could you buy me a copy of the exemption that you're relying upon?
No, you're asking me for a copy of my exemption?
No, I'm asking for a copy of the exemption that you're relying upon.
Okay. Yeah, fine. No worries. So the exemption is it's part 2 of it, which states anybody with an underlying medical condition.
Can you just wait over there, please?
Well, no, I'm good.
Sir, can you just wait over
I'm
there?
good where I am. Thank you. So will I be served or not?
Yeah, 2:30.
Will I be served? Just say yes or no.
I'm serving this gentleman.
Will I be served? Yes or no? All right, I'm going to go to the front door here, just show you where I am, because I'm mad at these people too. This is ridiculous in every way imaginable. People want to say bylaw. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. All right. Do you know the city of Oakville doesn't even have a bylaw? All right, there is no bylaw in Oakville. It's Halton Region that has the bylaw. So in order today, I went to get my hair cut at a crappy place called Supercuts in Oakville, who told me on the phone I could come down and get my hair cut. Then they tell me I can't because of a medical condition. Then I go to Walmart. You saw me live on my Instagram feed. All I want to do is buy a set of Christmas lights, and I'm harassed by 3 people. So here I am now at Fitness Depot. You heard what I'm saying here. There's a number of people that I work with. There's a small studio space that we have in Mississauga. 7 of us have put our money together. We all pooled our resources to buy a treadmill. All right, I shouldn't tell you this, but I've got $4,200 in my pocket, of which $400 is mine. All right, we're all splitting the cost on a treadmill. So I literally want to give these guys more money than they're going to make from people that buy just dumbbells. So at Fitness Depot here, all right, what they do is they're making everyone stand in line. You can see the lineup behind me. That's them. And I'll tell you what, they're not going to get my money today. But what they are going to get is served. All right, I told you about this lawsuit that I'm filing. I'm not looking for trouble. I'm not looking for arguments. I don't want to quote laws. I don't want to quote bylaws. And I don't want anything like that quoted to me. Because I am the guy who's read this stuff implicitly. I understand this stuff implicitly. I wrote a goddamn book about this stuff. I continue to learn more about this stuff every single day. And I find myself in the precarious position of being the only one who either A, knows what I'm talking about, or B, has balls. So everybody else out there wants to quote bylaws. And then I ask questions like, which bylaw? I don't know. Have you read it? No. So they haven't read the bylaw, but they want to quote the bylaw to me. They also don't seem to realize that Oakville, the city of Oakville, doesn't have a bylaw. All right, that was uploaded to Halton Region, who does not have bylaw officers. Halton Region is a separate corporation from the city of Oakville. They have to have bylaw officers to enforce bylaws, but bylaws do not pertain to citizens. They only pertain to people that work for the region. So then instead of them going out and hiring bylaw officers, they utilize Halton Regional Police, who are not allowed to enforce bylaws. See how crazy this whole thing is? And now this guy here is telling me that he won't do business with me because of a bylaw he does not know. And if you read the Halton Region bylaw, it actually does say that staff members and managers are responsible for knowing the bylaw, which they don't. So if you're going to quote the law, you better friggin' know which one it is. So, who's the manager? I'll come back and see the manager with a lawsuit. The hell with this. Just tell me his name.
See, I feel, sir, you're trying to provoke.
No, I'm not. I want to go in there and shop. Just say yes or no. Can I go in there and shop?
Sir, you're yelling right now.
Can I go in there and shop?
You're in public.
Can I go in there and shop?
Sir.
Can I shop?
Sir,
I don't want to hear sir.
it's my view.
Can I shop? Can I shop? Can I shop? Can I shop inside? All right? No. So the answer is no. I'm out of here.
Those are your words, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm out of here. Thank you.
Those are your words, sir.
No. Can I shop?
Have a good day.
My words are, can I shop in your store?
Sir, right now I feel you're being aggressive.
I don't care what you feel, because that's not accurate. That's just you making up a story. You're lying to me. I want to go in there and shop, unmolested. Can I do so? Can I give you my money?
You're molested?
Molest means to unduly and unwantedly harass me. I didn't say sex.
Sir, you're
All right?
have a good day, sir. Have a
Excuse
good
me,
day, sir.
your invoice.
All right, so...
You can contact our corporate office.
Oh, I will be. I will be. But who's the manager here?
You can contact our
Who's the
corporate
manager
office.
here?
You can contact-
Who's the
have a good
manager?
day, sir.
Who's the manager here? All right. So he doesn't care. I'm going to be showing up here with a lawsuit, not wearing a mask on my bag. I'm going to walk right in the front door. And if they won't open the front door, I'm going to walk right in this door here with that and serve. All I want to do is I want to give you my money. It's weird that you won't take it. And then you're lying to me? You're telling people I'm being aggressive? Come on, man.
Have a good day, sir.
Yeah, I am going to have a good day. But you'll see me again. That's a promise.
I haven't refused you, sir. Have a good day.
You did refuse me.
No.
You absolutely did.
Have a good day.
Yeah. So now he's saying that he didn't refuse me because he wants to protect his own ass. And this is the big problem with everybody and cowardice, is that they want to protect themselves after they go out of their way to talk about bylaws and rules and whatnot that they haven't read and they don't know and they don't understand. I don't understand this guy. I want to give this guy my fucking money. Okay? That's all I want to do is just give this guy my money and then get the fuck out of here. But they won't let me do that. Yeah, it's almost like it's Scott Pilgrim versus the world, isn't it? Now, one guy, I just want to shop. I want to be left alone. He's taking pictures of me. I want to be left alone. I want to shop. Yeah, God, there's a bunch of us that we just want a fucking treadmill. That's all that we want is a treadmill. Yeah, we want to pay for it. I don't want it for free. Right? We all pooled our money. They asked me to go and shop because, you know, they don't want to wear masks. There's nobody that I work with in any way who wants to wear a mask. Nobody. None of us want to wear a mask. Period. So having said that, the idea would be now is send me out because I'm the guy who's just simply going to ask, can I go inside and do business? Can I please just walk inside and give you money? Can I please give you money? I just want to give you money. Like, I feel like I'm begging. Please, let me get on my knees here. Please, let me give you money. I'm not begging for money. I want to give them my money. They don't want it. They want to pass the buck over. They want to quote a bylaw or a rule or whatever else they want to pass, which does not exist in any way. That they don't understand it. Even if they read it, they don't understand it. And then they all start asking questions of me that are in violation of the very law that they think that they're quoting. You can't ask me for that. If I say I've got a medical condition, an underlying medical condition, as per the bylaw written in every single city in Ontario, you cannot ask me to prove that to you. You cannot ask me for a medical card. It's none of your fucking business what the person has. Just like it's none of my business what your PIN numbers are, what your bra sizes are, who you're sleeping with, why you're sleeping with them, how old you are, what your home address is, what your license plate number is. You know, it's none of my business. And I would never ask any of you what all of that is, because I have no right to do so. I have no right to know this stuff. They all think that they've got the right to know this stuff. I'm telling all of you that they don't. And I'm not going to put up with this. So if they don't want to serve me because of a medical condition, they can explain to the judge, or they can explain to the arbitrator, most likely an arbitrator. I don't think any of this is going to go to court. They can explain to the arbitrator why they feel that they are right and that I am wrong. And that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the camera on. I'm going to leave now. I guess really what it boils down to is I made the mistake of parking in their friggin' parking lot. I figured I could actually do that unmolested, like I said. Everyone thinks that that word means sex. It doesn't. You know, to molest somebody is to unduly and unwarrantedly and unwantedly harass or bother them. And I would very much like in this lifetime just to be left alone. If I've decided, especially with a group of people, to part with our money, to enter into a contract or a legal anything, I'd like to do so. I don't want to argue. The big thing here is I don't want to argue with anybody. I just don't. Period. I don't want to argue. I don't want to fight. I don't want bad feeling. I don't want insults. God, man, I just don't want anything. So, let me put my seatbelt on here, and we'll keep talking for a few more minutes. I want you all to understand that the people that you saw me today dealing with on both Instagram and on Facebook today, the people that you saw me not arguing with, but being lectured by and being denied service by, they are the same type of people that Jordan Peterson talked about. Jordan Peterson said that most likely in Nazi Germany, all of you who are watching now would have turned the Jews in, right? You would have done what you were told through fear. And now the Germans, they were serious players. They would have executed you had you not turned Jews in. In Canada, you won't even get a ticket if no bylaw officer shows up. So you're afraid of something that's not going to happen. And you want to tell a paying customer that they can't be a paying customer because they have a medical condition that you want proof of, even though you're not a doctor and you don't deserve proof of, and you won't get. On top of all that, what if I did pass off my medical records to one of these store owners? Do you think an idiot like that, who has chosen to wear a mask, do you think a guy like that would actually understand the condition? Do you know what he would do? Is he would read it and then he'd probably say, oh, I don't believe this looks fake. That's how crazy it gets. So when Jordan Peterson said that people would turn into Nazis, everybody who's wearing a mask and talking to people like I've been spoken to today are exactly the kind of people you got to watch. Remember the term, I'll have no cowards by my side. That means something. A coward will always turn you in to protect themselves no matter what. All right, I got to go, everybody. I'm going to go set up. I'm going to do another quick live today. I need everyone to join me today in Streetsville in Mississauga at 128 Queen Street South. It's the Tim Hortons in the same mall as Cagney's Restaurant and as Streetsville Bowl, the bowling alley, and what else? Gino's Pizza. They're all there. 5 p.m. today. And then we'll have some coffee and some donuts, laugh it up for a bit, and then we're going to walk over to the actual location where I'm holding a private meeting today. Because a lot of you are asking me, what rights do you have? How do we fight this? Well, I've got some answers for you, and you'll love this. First off, none require violence, and all of them are legal. And I can't wait to share this information with everybody. So come on out today, 128 Queen Street South in Mississauga. That's 5 p.m. at the Tim Hortons. We're going to meet there, talk for a bit, have some yucks, and then go and have a real conversation. All right, everybody? That's it for now. I love you all. See you soon.